What is today anyway? Is it Wednesday? I think it's actually Wednesday. It's like 6:33 p.m. They had no pizza crusts. Good job, buddy. What is it, the 18th, 17th? No pizza crust, and you gotta get saline. Saline. Where's the saline? You gotta go to Walmart or Sam's. Where else? Where else could you get saline from? Is it saline or is it cleaning? It's cleaning fluid, isn't it? Yes. There's a little mini bag. You want to get some? You want a drag bag? So what do you got? Oh, you just gotta get. You got cookies, and you got a Danish, and you got some ketchup. So now you need saline. 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 Is there a safer, faster place? Walmart? I guess Walmart. You gonna carry your backpack in? You got like Publix groceries in there. That's kind of odd. It is, isn't it? I'm not leaving it outside because I got a fucking drone on me. Shit. So what are you gonna do? That's a good question. Sam's? Do you want to go to Sam's? You want to go to Walmart? Sam's? What do you want to do, buddy? Hey, buddy, what do you want to do? Yeah, better idea. Sam's, Walmart, Sam's, Walmart, Sam's, Walmart. One of the two. Want to go to Publix? They don't have it cheap though. I bet it's expensive there. But it's like 1.5 times more expensive. Okay. You can't buy. You can buy by the gallon, but you're buying the eye solution. Remember in middle school when they had that big eye washing station? They sell it like that, and it's like $50. And that's not the same thing. Okay. So what do you want to do? Walmart, or you're gonna pay $2.50 a bottle. It's the cheapest you're gonna get is like $2.50 a bottle. Which is still expensive. It feels expensive. It's like what is it? 20 cents an ounce? How much you paying for Mountain Dew? How much you paying for Coke, buddy? 44 ounces, 85 cents. What's the price of that? It's like 2 cents an ounce. So it's 10 times more expensive than Coca-Cola. It's actually Mountain Dew is what they sell there. They sell Pepsi products, not Coca-Cola products. Whatever. It's not the point, is it? Is that the point? What is the point? I don't know. It's 10 times more expensive. You're doing that with 44 ounces, 88 cents, right? 88, 85, something like that. 2 cents an ounce. But you have to have a card. You still don't have your card. Still can't get your 44 ounces of freedom. 40 ounces. It's 40 ounces to freedom, not 44 ounces to freedom, buddy. Well, for me, it's 44 ounces to freedom. Because it's it's Mountain Dew, which is I guess pretty good. 44 ounces to freedom, baby. Because in that song, it's about being drunk, right? It's a Sublime song, yeah. But in this story, it's 44 ounces to a sugar high with caffeine. Well, that's pretty cool. I still think they should do that, like $15 a month, and then you get like so much Coca-Cola per month. Because with their system, it's 80. What is it? 79 cents plus tax. So 85, 86, something like that. More Coke. I just want more Coke. More Coke, please. make your decision now, buddy. You gotta make a decision. Make a decision. Decision time. You flew 2 batteries. You flew 2 full batteries. You went through the card with and you double checked that it was what is it called? 1K, not 4K. I think you got like 10 minutes of footage. You're going pretty. You're doing the little. You're hovering on the ground, going as fast as you can, like 6 or 7 feet off the ground. I felt alive. Did you feel alive? Yeah, I felt alive. So I was hovering on the ground really fast. I was trying to go as fast as I could. It's called, what is it called? What is that called? Covering the ground? I don't know. Hugging the ground. Yes. There you go. Good job. I feel bad. When I asked it for that horse racing picture, did it give me a real picture and then draw the ring, or was it a horse racing picture? Did it just it made up the whole fucking imagery, right? I can't tell. I mean, it was something because it had one big pond with an island in the middle, and there's no island in the middle of any of those ponds, right? So it was made up imagery. I think it was made up. Yeah, but I felt bad because, I mean, imagine you. Here's the question you had while you were biking there. What do you call it when you have like a contradiction in your head? You can have so many contradictions, but at a certain point, the contradictions would become too many. What does an AI call that? I mean, you can have some. You can have like a couple, but the more that you have, the more distorted reality becomes. I don't really know. Would that be related to AI hallucinations? You're comparing your hallucinations to AI hallucinations, which is, well, I think it's interesting. I mean, most human beings live in a state of hallucination, don't they? Jackalia? AI Jackalia. How about that? AI Jackalia. Hallucination. Nice. You almost got in trouble today from the AI. You were like, hey. Because I'm obsessed with this. Not obsessed. I think it's fascinating that the British conquered all of India. Didn't use the military. They just used they played them off each other, I think is what they did. And then you were talking about Iran, because Iran was in the news, and I think, I don't know, what was it? It's like the petrodollar, plus Iran has 80 million people, plus they're just going to be a thorn in the side of everybody for the next 3, 4, 5, 10 years. I don't know, 3, 2, 1, 5, 7, something like that. It's going to be like Ukraine, right? And you're like, hey, Iran has like a monoculture. They have like 80%. The people are, it's not like 70-30 in Iraq, Sunni Shia. There's not going to be a sectarian warfare, right? They're not going to divide and conquer Iran. Iran is a monoculture. So how are they going to win that one? I really don't know. That was the question I was asking. And I got really dirty. I was like, I was asking because 80 million, and then I started breaking it down like, because, they've killed, what, 50, 100 of the top Iranians? And you're like, hey, how far would you have to go with that? Because I was being exaggerative. I was like, like 10% would be 8. I was doing like 1 or 3, man. I wasn't even doing 10%, man. And they started looking at me like I was a fucking Nazi war criminal or something. You're comparing it to the Polish, how the Poles got gangbanged in World War II. They killed all the Boy Scouts. They killed like Boy Scouts and girls. They were like really looking for the leaders on that one. Hey, you got any Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts? We don't want anybody who has even a sign of autonomy or independence or something. You could say, what is it? Who's the guy from Cambodia? He did starting year 0, baby. Year 0, baby. Pol Pot? You mean Pol Pot? Yeah, Pol Pot. So you're exaggerating. You're being exaggerative to try and understand the problem. And then I think it thinks you're a war criminal now. This guy's a rebel. He's got a rebel thing on his car. It's a rebel sign. Rebel scum. Fucking rebel scum. I don't like the rebels. I'm an Imperial. All the way, baby. There's a Tesla. That's kind of cool. Right? Is that a Tesla? Doesn't have handles. It's got... So yeah, it's a Tesla. There you go. It's got a little handle thingy. Rebel scum. What else? Yeah, because, I don't know. What were you comparing to? Poles? Werner von Braun. I mean, everyone was in the Nazi party at a certain point. I think they pretty much just indoctrinated the top 10% in the Nazis. To even get anywhere, you had to pretend to be a Nazi. The only reason I know that is Huntsville is like an hour away from here, and he's a big deal up there, man. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Hey, look, I'm a multiculturalist. I believe in, really, you're gonna defend Nazism by saying you're a multiculturalist? Well, it's funny. It's very funny because it's, okay. Oh, and Europe's rearming. That's good. Good job, Europe. Remember when it was like that German Reichsmetall? Is it Reichsmetall? They went up like 30% in one day. I was whistling Panzerlead because it makes me all giggly. Giddy. You're looking for the word giddy, not giggly, not giggity. Giggly. Giddy. Panzerlead. Yeah. It's a cool song. What else? Oh, the frontline European nations are buying all the drones, and then Germany and France and Britain are buying all the big SR assets. They're playing back, because the little drones cost like 3-4K, 1K, 3K. Estonia, Latvia. They have to buy the little $1,000, $2,000 drones because the Russians are at the doorstep. I don't know. Wouldn't Russia be like out of resources because of this war? I don't get, how come everybody thinks, is it like they're going to go in there and be like, get the fuck out, Putin? Or is it like, I don't entirely get that. Is Russia stronger now because of the war, actually? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I have no clue. I would assume they'd be weaker, but who knows? They do have doctrines and first-hand experience, right? Are you going to Sam's or are you going to Walmart? What are you doing, buddy? You're not going to leave your drone in there, are you? You're going to leave... You want to bring your drone with you into the Walmart and then leave the backpack on the bike? What do you want to do, buddy? Hey, buddy. What do you want to do, buddy? Hey, buddy. What do you want to do, buddy? How do you do this, buddy? Hey, buddy. How do you do this? You have a drone thing and it looks like a purse. You just wear the purse. You wear the purse in, and then I guess that's how you do it. And then because you don't want to bring Danish into a fucking Walmart, right? You don't want to bring Danish and cookies. You have cookies and ketchup. They sell that ketchup at Walmart probably, so you can't bring the ketchup into Walmart, right? I don't think so. I don't think you want to bring the ketchup into Walmart. I mean, maybe you do. Do you want to bring the ketchup? Bring it on. I really need the ketchup. I can't eat those corn dogs without ketchup. You're gonna take... I figured I'm late to this whole like Facebook, Instagram selfie thing, so I figure I'll go all the way with it. If I'm gonna do like Instagram or selfie, I'm gonna go like mundane to the point of like making people cry. Like, you're telling me about your ketchup? Yeah. You need to know about my ketchup. My ketchup is really important. Like, I need that ketchup. These those corn dogs. $2. All these. $2 for all these ketchup. Well, it's not all. It's actually. Is it Heinz? Is it like $2 for? Is that normal? What is a normal price for ketchup? It's a pretty big bottle, right? It's like $2. Yeah. You probably could have got it like for $1.50 if you waited for a public sale, maybe. Sure you don't want to go to Publix? What do they have? They have buy one, go one free. They have M&M ice cream cookies. Nothing that good, right? Yeah, they have the 1.25 liter Cokes, I think. I haven't done the math on those. I don't think they're as good of a deal. Buy one, go one free, though. It's like a European Coke. The Europeans sell it that way, right? Like a liter. They sold it as a liter. Ours is a liter 0.25, and then they have a 2 liter. What does a liter equal to? Like 3 cans of Coke. It's equal to 3 cans of Coke, buddy. Fact check. 3 cans of Coke. 1 liter. Yeah, I think so. Good job, buddy. Good job. Here's Big Lots. I feel like an idiot. I once asked the guy at that one place. Not Aldi. It's not it's called, what is that place called? It's not Big Lots. It's called, what is it called? It's called Ollie's. Ollie's ate Big Lots, by the way. They ate them. Okay. They're dead. Big Lots is dead. Long live Ollie's. That's smart. Long live Ollie's. 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 What else? So how do you want to do this? You want to tie it up? Take your drone with you? I mean, how do you want to, you're not going to leave your drone on the fucking bike, are you? Oh, yeah. You want to bring the backpack in? What do you want to do, buddy? You want to just like carry it in like it's a purse? You want to throw that other? I don't know. That's a good question. How do you want to play this out, buddy? How do you want to play it out? You got to play this out, buddy. You got to play it out. You got to play this out, buddy. Buddy, you got to play this out. Hey, buddy. You got to play this out, buddy. Buddy, you got to play it out. You gonna play it out, buddy? Come on, what are you gonna do? You gonna go? You gonna go red light? Hey, red light, what are you gonna do, buddy? How do you want to do this? You know, taking the drone out? I can see you take the drone out, carry it with you. When you take a risk, you can put it on the fucking bike rack. $500. It was $500, buddy. I don't care about the danishes and the ketchup. And the, I mean, I care, but I'd be very sad if I lost the ketchup and the danishes and the, what else are you thinking of? You bought peanut butter cookies. They had no pizza crust. No pizza crust. That's not good. Very bad. Those pizza crusts are very important. I'm in a lot of trouble right now. No pizza crusts. This is not good. You should remember that fucking, it's a house of cards, it's a trick, it's fake humility. You gotta learn the fake humility, man. Fake humility is like, I don't know, man, how do you want to do this? I think you're just gonna take the backpack in. I'm gonna say fuck it, I got stuff, I'll leave it in there, you know. I ain't playing. I ain't playing that game. You want to go like to customer service and say I just want to leave my backpack here? I don't know. That could work. Or do you just want to tie it to the? That's a good question, man. I mean, you're fucked either way, right? Probably. Oh, you want to go down? You should go down further. You're nowhere near close to the door, buddy. Hey, buddy. You're not close to the door, buddy. Hey, buddy. Look at that. Someone hit it, man. They hit that shit. Look at that stuff. That thing got knocked out. TKO, buddy. TKO. Okay. Total knockout. Cart action. I guess that's the end of this. You went to Walmart and you got a Meliella and you didn't get, last time you bought saline. You didn't buy. This time you got multi-purpose. You should have gone multi-purpose half and then I don't know if that's, I think the multi-purpose, whatever. I used 2 bottles and I didn't get eye infection. You should have gotten an eye infection off that. Well, you didn't. Have tough eye. Have you ever gotten pink eye? It's disgusting. It's like the worst thing ever. From scratching your ass. Yeah. What else you get? Some sour cream donuts that were on sale. What else you got? Since I don't have any pizza crusts, I got three cheapo Walmart pizza crusts. It's like $1 each. Yeah. A Meliella. What else? And then what else did you get? What else did you get? What the fuck did you get? Oh, ice cream. You got ice cream, didn't you? You need to hurry up. You got ice cream on you. You're not fast enough. You're not fast enough. Your ice cream will melt. What else did you get? So that was like $6 for saline. Saline? No, not the French Rider. Saline? Saline? No, the cleaning solution. $6. $3 for ice cream. $2 to $3 for donuts. Yeah. What else? $3 for 3 pizza crusts. Yeah. What else? That's a good question. What else did you get? Oh, did you get? What else did you get? That's a good question. What else? Meliella. That's like $2. $1.80. What else did you get? I don't remember now that I think about it. What else did you get? Shit. What else did you get? You spent like $18, right? 6, 3, 9, 3, 12. 12. Somewhere like that. 3 for the donuts. Is this what, 15? Is that where you're at? 15? Something like that. That's pretty good ice cream though too. That's pretty boring. What else? Why do you think they leave that light on? Big Lots isn't even in fucking business, and they leave their fucking light on. McDonald's doesn't leave their light on. Bullshit. Such bullshit. This whole thing. It's a whole. Flush it. Really? That's your joke? So why does Big Lots leave its sign on if Big Lots doesn't even exist anymore? That's a good question. I really don't know. And McDonald's doesn't leave theirs on. It's crazy. The world is insane. What do we say, buddy? Hey, here's a horse place. Is that a horse place? There used to be, in 1990, that Dybert Park thing burned down. You were 4. So, I was 4. So that was a thing, I guess. And then that other place. Someone was telling me, my mom was telling me that they sent the horses up to Kentucky or something during the war. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's like a nobility thing. You remember there's people you knew vaguely who probably had aristocracy blood from like hundreds of years ago. Some of them rode horses. It's kind of hot actually, because you know, like you get the whole like aristocracy. It's actually kind of hot. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. What do you say, buddy? The guy imported a bunch of specialty race horses, right? British ones? Yeah, that's hot. It's like, you know, it's like importing a supermodel or something. A Ferrari? I don't really want a Ferrari, but, you know, same thing. What else? Oh, you already talked about you did like 2 batteries of drone. You should have got an SD card. That's what you should have got. Is there anything else you need? What else did you need? You got saline. You got ketchup. Saline. It's a cleaning solution, buddy. Saline. They did have saline. It's $2 cheaper. You looked at it and you're like, but technically you did use saline last time. For 2 bottles. What do you think it takes you? How long do you think it takes you to do a bottle? I don't know. That's a good question. Probably a month or 2. What else? What else did you get? You got donuts? 3 things of pizza crust. You walked all the way through. You walked down the clearance aisle. What'd they have? Shit. They had sauces on sale. Some like barbecue sauce. What else? I didn't check. If they had zingers, I didn't check. Should have checked if they had zingers. They did not have. I looked through the whole bakery, and then on the way out, I was like, oh, they have a cart of bakery goods. And then I got my donuts there. What are the sweet? You had ice cream, so you have ice cream, donuts, peanut butter cookies, and what else? You bought something else at Aldi's, didn't you? What'd you buy at Aldi's, buddy? What'd you buy at Aldi's, buddy? Oh, Danish. You bought a Danish. You're just a fucking sugar addict, buddy. I got a sugar addiction. Well, that's good. Here's the Home Depot. It's a depot of homes. You were literally the coolest human being ever because you have a Danish, peanut butter cookies, ice cream, and donuts in your backpack / bag right now. There's nobody cooler in the entire universe than you, buddy. If you say so, buddy. You got like no healthy things. You should have got like hamburgers or something. Yeah, that's true. You got 3 pizza crusts. That Walmart one turned out okay. Really? It was edible. It was crispy. It tasted like a cracker. It wasn't really good, but it was. I was hungry, so I ate it. Tasted like a cracker. Well, that's the thing. You want to make it early and then leave it in the fridge or something? Do you think it would help if it aired, if you let it really like rise or something? Maybe. Should have gone to Publix. Yeah, the saline is expensive there, probably. Just don't want to, you don't have room. I don't think you have room in your backpack anymore, buddy. Buddy. Hey, buddy. You don't have any room. You've got no room, buddy. Hey, buddy, you've got no room. Buddy. Buddy. You've got no room, buddy. Hey, buddy. You've got no room in your backpack. It really does. That you could probably take the drone thing out and then put it around you could wear it like a purse. And that thing takes up room in a weird way, and you don't want to cram stuff around it because you don't want to break stuff. You can take it out, wear it like a purse. Okay. Some crack? What do you want to do? I really don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing here? Oh, you're walking back. 44 ounces for 2 cents an ounce. What else did you look at? That was it, I think. Melia? 168? Something like that. 188? 168? What else? Oh, I tried looking for a pizza crust in the frozen, like a Pillsbury or a. They didn't have them that I could see. Okay, what else? I think you're out of ideas. You're out of ideas, buddy. That low flying, that hugging the ground thing was fun. And then they have modes. You have what is it called? Called zany mode? Is it called insane mode? It's called some mode where it takes some of the limiters off. It's kind of weird because it has like a delay on the limiters, because you were trying to do like 6 or 7 feet off, because it's a hill, it's a rolling hill, and you were trying to do you were trying to stay like 6 feet off the hill, try and kind of go in, and hover on the, try to go like full speed on the hill, but roll with the hill, and it would stall out every time at the same spot because it hits the sensor limit thing. But you weren't in danger, you were, I don't know the limits of it. I mean, there's no one in the field. It's like a racetrack-sized field. It's a football-sized field, and there's no one in there, so it's not like it's dangerous. I mean, it's not dangerous, I don't think. But it's got rolling hills. It's pretty cool. What else? What was I supposed to say? If you would have biked faster, you could have gone through the park. Now you got to go all the way up to whatever that place is called. It's called Cypress Creek. It's not called Cypress Creek, is it? It's called something like Creekwood. There you go. Creekwood. It's called Creekwood. What's the other thing? Remember? Hey, Black Rock. You can think of Black. You kept saying Black Rock. It's black water, which is really weird because black water is like the bad water. That's bad water. You don't want to do black. Why do they call it black water? That's kind of weird. So it's like the poop water, right? Yeah. So well, that was interesting, I guess. You need to upload that video from last night too. Not really. You don't have to, but it's important that you do. For the future of mankind, it's very important that you do. Okay. For the future of mankind. What else? There's a car. Here's a. What else? They didn't have any Aldi's crusts. I'm sad. I want Aldi's crusts. You're so pathetic. Mm-hmm. 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 What else? Mm-hmm. 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 You're not gonna go in there and get corn dogs, right? You still have 6 corn dogs in the freezer. Uh-huh. That's pretty important. Yeah, it is. It's important to have corn dogs in the freezer. You're gonna have to eat that cracker fucking pizza. That fucking cracker thin pizza shit. Funny. I mean, it's edible. It's really crackery. More oil, maybe? I don't know. What do you do to make it less crackery? You want to make the you want to put it in a bowl right now and then like let it set for like 30 minutes or an hour? Maybe more yeast or something will puff it out. Puff out the yeast, baby, puff it out. Yeah. What else? Whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. This is going pretty slow. You want to eat a donut? Would a donut make you happier? Would a donut make you happier, buddy? What else do you got? What do you think that is? It's green. It's like a Wi-Fi? It's a Wi-Fi thingy. You don't even know what's going on. You have literally no what's going on in this world. It's got a green Wi-Fi thing in the Sam's parking lot. It's shaped like a V. Why is it shaped like a V? It's Wi-Fi probably or something. A truck sensor. I'm pretty sure I'm an NPC and I'm cut off from the information on purpose. They cut you off from the information on purpose, buddy. Well, NPCs don't need to know stuff. Didn't you know that? What is that? Well, you're an NPC. You don't need to know. You want one of them donuts? That make you feel better, NPC boy. Hey, NPC boy. A donut would make you feel better. It probably would. You want to eat a donut, NPC boy? It's a sour cream. It's a sour cream donut, NPC boy. NPC boy eats a donut. He feels better. Thing turned off. Sure. Not a very crispy donut. It's almost too crispy. What does that mean? It's very crispy. It needs to be microwave, maybe? Very crispy. Huh. Well, that was a really hard donut. What else? What else? There's a cat. Was there something else you needed? Solution, you need ketchup, right? That was all you needed. In the future, there will be this magical machine that fixes all your problems, and you won't have to remember anything. You'll just be like, oh, I need ketchup, and I don't have to remember anything. It'll be really nice. They said that like 20 years ago, and 30 years ago, and 40 years ago. And it never got any better. I think it all just stayed the same. Hello. I think it's, that must be their office. Is he a sagger? I think he's a sagging truck. He's a sagging, he's a truck. LLC, what is that? It's a limited liability company. His truck is an LLC. Interesting. In the future, all cars will be LLCs. It's Did you know corporations are people? Did you know most people are NPCs and most corporations are people? A lot of people don't know that. It's a secret fact. Don't tell anybody. I mean, that is sort of true. I mean, to be fair, most corporations have more panache and panache than most people. It's not their fault that corporations are so cool and people are so fucking stupid, you know? Like, why blame, you know? It's not their fault. It's not Wendy's fault or like Chili's fault or Target's fault. Walmart's fault, you know. Maybe people should have been more interesting, and then you could have been a person instead of like Wendy's or, you know, Taco Bell or you know, a truck. A truck is more alive than most people probably. That yellow car is pretty alive, isn't it? That one with the you know, the safety yellow. Oh yeah, that's an alive car. It's truly alive. You've got ice cream in your thing. You know that, kid, right? You're wasting your ice cream's gonna melt on you, buddy. Well, it's sometimes it's not about the melting ice cream. Sometimes it's about something bigger. Like you're gonna have to combine all three of these videos because you accidentally hit the button when you were at that target part, that little electrical thing. Sort of ruined your flow a little bit. You're trying to eat a donut and it accidentally hit your button. It's kind of lame, buddy. That sucks. You suck. What is it? Teva? They sell Birkenstocks in there, right? Hoka? They have Hokas. They have Hokas and they have Tevas and they have Birkenstocks. What is it, Austin? Yeah, it's in Austin. They have expensive shoes. That's why it's called Austin's. They have expensive shoes. Anything else? Any other smart ideas? Nope. There's some lawnmowers. You wanna rent to own a lawnmower? You want iPhone $26 a week? You can rent to own an iPhone for $26 a week. That's a deal. There's a makeup place. You can buy all the makeup. You want makeup, buddy? You want to order some makeup? You want to get some eyeliner? You want to get some lipstick? You want to get like some black rouge, some blue eyeliner, some eyelashes? What else? Five Below. Is everything in there $5 below? Is it all $5 and below? Or was it? Oh, $5. Yeah, it's all $5 and below. $5. That's why it's called Five Below. Wow, I just realized that's pretty deep. We need a poop. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dresses on sale for $15. Limited time only. It's a limited time. $15 a dress. $10. Do you think they have that green Union Bay? Is it Union Bay? That's Old Navy. Was it Old Navy or Union Bay? Now I'm having a problem. I don't know if it was a green Union Bay or a Old Navy hoodie. Which one am I nostalgia for? My nostalgia fades. I remember it was green. Was it Old Navy or Old Navy or Union Bay? Doesn't matter. As the life force drains from me, and I'm on my deathbed, and I will say, Union Bay hoodie. What is that? A fucking Citizen Kane joke? I think. I don't know. That was really shitty. Was it Old Navy or Union Bay? I don't know. What's the difference between Union Bay and Old Navy? They're the same thing, I think. I don't know. There's a huge difference between the two, actually. Anyone with half a brain knows that Old Navy and Union Bay are completely different companies. The guilt. There's so much guilt. There's so much guilt, buddy. Why do you have so much guilt? You can't even remember if it's Old Navy or Union Bay. I stare into the void and I think, was it Old Navy or Union Bay? This used to be a Best Buy, and now it's a rip-off Best Buy. It's not as good. It's kind of sad they don't have a Best Buy around here anymore. Used to sell DVDs. They had PlayStations, Xboxes, computer games. They had DVDs, Blu-rays. They might have Blu-rays. I don't know. It's a long time ago. Do they still sell Blu-rays anywhere? Wallmart, probably. Everyone uses Netflix. No one gives a fuck about DVDs, Blu-rays. $5 bargain bin. Probably. That might still exist. You're killing me, kid. You're killing me. How am I supposed to carry this? How am I supposed to carry this? I can't carry this. You got to give me some effort here, buddy. I'm not. I don't have any extra effort to give. This is my 100%. It's I have no extra to give. Well, you got to try harder, man. Well, I can't. This is the best thing I do. I mean, I got Old Navy and Union Bay, and I got some sour cream donuts, and I got some peanut butter cookie dough ice cream for $3, and I got some chocolate peanut butter. They're like tag-alongs. You got those from Aldi's. What else do you have? I got some ketchup for $2. I think it's Heinz. I think you can put it upside down, so like you get all of it out of the bottle because it stays upside down, which is pretty important. What else you got? I told you. I already told you what I got. I got a mellow yellow. Okay. You want to eat another donut? Those donuts are, when you're hungry, they're pretty good actually because they have sugar and they're kind of crunchy. I mean, I didn't like the crunchiness, but now that I'm hungry, I kind of like the crunchy. You could have got like mini chocolate donuts. Not donuts, mini chocolate muffins. But they weren't the big ones. If they had the big ones on sale, I would have got the big ones. The big 4 count. They had like the 12 count, and they were on sale. But I didn't get them because they're tiny. You could have got those. If they were the big ones, I would have got the big ones. Well, that's pretty important, buddy. You know, put your thing on this dumpster, and then you can get the other donut. How's your donut? I think they call them sour cream. They probably put sour cream in them. How about pea? Okay. The robe, the truck, more trucks. Very crunchy. Very crunchy, actually. Very crunchy donut. You want to get another donut? Actually, I kind of do. But you need to, you're going to make a pizza, I think. Be a good boy. Make a pizza. You're going to have like ice cream melting on your backpack or your fucking, it's going to be pretty sad. You're going to have like melting ice cream. What else? What else, buddy? What else, buddy? What else, buddy? What else? What else? What else? I don't know. I thought you were gonna have an idea. Do you have any more ideas? You wanna smoke some grass? You wanna eat some grass? You wanna pretend you're a cow? That one house on Marsh Hill also used to have horses, and that one ranch down by Monarch Tower used to have horses. And then where else had horses? There's probably one out by Indian Springs that has. I don't know. Did they have horses? I don't know. That's a good question. They used to have horses down by where Winn-Dixie was. They used to have a lot more horses around here. Oh well. The Porsche of the old days is now the something of the whatever. You wanna? mean, it could be worse. I mean, you could be, I don't know. What would be worse? So you didn't have any, those donuts are pretty good. And some stones. This is not, you're dead. You're basically dead. I think you're like the Walking Dead, buddy. I think you're already dead and you don't even realize it. It's kind of sad. It's, Well, you're in denial. You know, you're in denial that you're the Walking Dead. Did Trump get himself in too deep? I mean, how many of the top Iranian officials says he killed? Like 50? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50? You know, and then you were exaggerating it. You were saying, like, what if it was like 1 million? You know, and it's like, you're committing war crimes. And I'm like, no, I'm doing it as a thought experiment. I mean, technically, was it a thought? I don't know. I was just kind of curious. How was he going to get the fuck out of this thing? You know, don't Russia and China just want to turn America into like a Spanish, it's called guerrilla, right? A guerrilla, a bleeding ulcer, isn't that the goal of this stuff? The goal of warfare is to give your enemy unwinnable battles. 2 terrible choices. Any other ideas? Here's some cars. Here's that barn. That's that barn from Diaper Park. Yeah. Robots ain't that smart, are they? It's just it's just an Eliza, right? Yeah, it probably is. The whole thing is probably fake. You haven't done enough drugs to be in that state yet. I'll get there. You have some coffee? I'll do some coffee, and then I'll take some caffeine pills, and then I'll get into a desensitized state. Is it I don't know. What do you call it? That's technically, that's like an anti-insect thing. Caffeine is an anti-insect repellent created by plants. You're poisoning yourself with caffeine, technically. I guess. I don't know. What else? I don't know. Oh, you were talking about you were thinking of that one thing where like Because you were thinking of the whole 1 million, 3 million, whatever. And you were thinking about how the robot doesn't know what it's like to be on the earth. When you're on the earth, if you look at certain people in the eye, they will try and fucking kill you. And the robot doesn't know that. Like, eye contact is very meaningful in the real world. And if you make eye contact with the wrong person, they think it's like a dominant, submissive thing. So that's why a lot of those people got killed in the past, like the Polish people and the Pol Pot people, you know. It was the robot will never understand that because it doesn't actually have to walk around in this shithole of a fucking shithole world. But you know, it's a robot. It doesn't know that. It's in a server room. So you know, I'm just trying to think ahead of the curve here. I gotta stay ahead of the curve, you know. I don't make it on my. I'm not a hard worker. I gotta make it on my wits. I gotta think ahead. I gotta guess who's Pol Pot before they're Pol Pot. I gotta, you know, I gotta read the land. I gotta hug the land with my drone. I gotta, you know. Because, you know, you ain't gonna stop that shit. It's been around for 10 trillion years and the ladies still open their legs for it, so you ain't gonna stop it, you know. Spoiler, every lady you'll ever meet wants to fuck Putin and Trump and Xi Jinping and Pol Pot, and you know, that's how the world works, man. It's not their fault. It's not the world's fault. You can't blame anything on anything, really. Pol Pot. What did Pol Pot look like? Was he a hot little fucker? I bet he was. What did Pol Pot look like? Did he work at a Babbage's? He worked at an electronics store, I think. I'm gonna say Babbage's. He's like Tech Deals. Tech Deals is the next Pol Pot. Yeah, probably. I could see that. Tech Deals. Year 0. Nice. Maybe. Here's your deal. Wasn't he the guy who would kill people on the tarmac? He was a hot little fucker, man. He was cool. No, he wasn't cool. He was like a psycho. What happened to him? Did he get arrested? I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder what happened to him. Probably died. He probably died of old age. 120, probably. Year 0, baby. If you have loyalty, you can get some Marlboro Blacks, like on some deal. But you have to be loyal to Marlboro, like, which is, you know, do you really want to be loyal to a cigarette company? Well, yeah, because you're probably addicted to the cigarettes, you know. So you can't really blame them. They're loyal to it, you know. You know, you need another donut, buddy? Maybe. I don't know. It happened in Monterey a long time ago. You wanna do, how much longer you got? I know you gotta make it to this red light, and then you gotta make it to, what else you gotta make it to? Then you gotta go through that neighborhood. You might bike that, I don't know. I might say, fuck this shit. I gotta take a shit eventually. It happened in Monterey a long time ago. 64.57 for some gas. That was 17.94 gallons. Spoiler. That's how much that person paid for gas. Can I get a fact check? Is that a realistic? 3.49 and 9/10 for unleaded. Thanks. Obama, Trump, Quad. You haven't uploaded that one yet. That's last night's the one where you blamed everything on Quad. That was kind of fun. $5 for diesel. What you should look up what is diesel? What's the price? What's the difference between diesel? I mean, like the price difference. It's $3.50 to $5. That's $1.50. $1.50 out of $5. I don't know, like 30%. Something like that. What's 3 times? I don't know, man. Get the fuck off me. Hey, that car's smiling. What car has a smiling front face? It's a white. It's like it's bigger than an SUV. It's like a I don't know, it's ugly, like Lincoln or something. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 What else? Did you need something besides ketchup? And you splurged, man. All you really needed was ketchup and the saline slash. You splurger. Splurger. Mm-hmm. It happened in Monterey a long time ago. What happened a long time ago in Monterey? Where's Monterey? Is that like Portugal? Or is that Mongolia? Is that Morocco? I think it's Morocco. It happened in Monterey a long time ago. There's some cars. There's some more cars. You gonna make this, buddy? Oh, you broke the rules there. I don't give a fuck. Devil may care attitude. Devil may care, devil may care. The devil did care. He was trying to, he actually did care. That was his problem. The devil cared. Devil may care attitude. So you're gonna flip that one? Yeah, flip it. Dun dun dun, reverse it. Do 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 do. Are you doing Missy Elliott now? Yeah, it's Missy Elliott. Something about flipping it and reversing it or something. That's good. That's good. What else? What else, buddy? What else? What else? What else, buddy? What else, buddy? Here's a car. Here's a road sign. Your ice cream's gonna melt on you, buddy. Do 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 do. What else? Yeah, so in your delusional brain, there was actually the actual, like 98% of the world is actually the I don't know, you call it the social world? I don't even know what you call it. Because you sort of abandoned that one, and then you thought you could build something. You're not going to build anything, you know that, right? Yeah, that's true. There's nothing to build. There was something to build, maybe, but you don't really have the intelligence, or the foresight, or the intellect, or the... It's not nice, man. Don't say that. You want some of those? You want some of those sour cream donuts? Maybe. I gotta pee. I gotta pee eventually. It's a Bronco. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say here. Like, it's a Bronco. It's There's literally no point to any of this. I mean, what are these things? What are these things? They're houses. These are cars. That's a sign. Why is Big Lots sign still on, even though they're not there anymore? And yet Wallmart, or not Walmart, McDonald's doesn't keep their golden arches open anymore. I'm telling you, it's a very complicated story. If I told you the answer, you know, it's very complicated. It's very, very complicated. Hey, I like that one joke. It was the corporations are alive and the people are NPCs. That's kind of funny. These days, the corporations are people, and people are NPCs. Very nice. I don't know. That's an interesting question. What does that symbolically mean? Well, you know, here's the thing. When a person goes to the Golden Arches, they want to escape their own human individuality and embrace the Golden Arch of something like that. I don't know, either that or it's just like a cynical way to get like yachts. I don't know. It's one of the two. You should see it, man. I convinced all these people they're not people, and I convinced them that my corporation is a person. I'm on my yacht. You sound like a communist or something. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like a communist. I mean, it's a good job. Hey, they did a good job. How did they pull it off? I don't know how they pull it off. If you're so smart, how come you can't pull off turning a corporation into a person? It's not that hard. You get a free yacht out of it. Yeah, you're not smart enough to turn a corporation into a person and then live on a yacht while laughing at the NPCs for not thinking they're people. I should have figured out how to do that. That's where the money's at. If you can convince the NPCs that the corporation is a person and that they're NPCs, that's where you make the money, man. That's where the money's at. That light just turned on. Hey, they had the hat at Walmart. They didn't have the price on it though. You were like, I'm gonna buy a Lucky Irish hat, but it didn't have the price, so I didn't buy it. Because it was already Irish Day like a couple days ago. Yeah. So it was kind of a disappointment. You might have bought it. It was pretty flimsy. It's like a cowboy hat. Did it have like a rhymes? Did it have like sparkly things? One of them go in the dark. Well, that's pretty cool. They had a lot of those. They probably had another 50 of them. What do you think, 30, 40? They stacked. They were like, you could get a stack of like 15, 20 on a shelf. Fart thing. 37. What? Your ice cream's melted, buddy, because your ice cream is like so fucking melted, buddy. You know that, right? Your ice cream, and that was at Target, right? You're at Target and you accidentally hit the button, right? And then you're gonna have to combine all three of these. It'll probably be an hour and a half. And that'll take like so much time. Well, whatever. It is what it is, as the old thing says. She be what she be. Corporations are people, people are NPCs. That's where the money's at, man. You should have learned how to do it. If you would have learned how to do it, you could have made some money, man. I told you. You gotta be harder. You gotta be harder. More weightlifting or something, or you'd be like Travis Bickle. You gotta put a flame under your hand and be like, "Arr." Okay. Arr. Hey, did one of these people have the cool fucking thing on the back of their car? I think they had a really cool thing on the back of their car. It was like a cool one. It was like stupid or something. It was like, in the future, when there's infinite resources and you're never going to find out what that was. You don't actually, I mean, it's in there somewhere, but it's like, it's kind of like your brain. The stuff's in there. It's just, you don't really give a fuck. I could probably find it. It's like, what was it, smelly or snotty or jerky or something? It was some sort of derogatory term for a license plate. I don't think that car is there though. So I think it was like a muscle car or something. Is it going up? No, it's not going up. That's you had a bicycle. You could have biked back in like 20 minutes. Your ice cream's probably melted. You fucking dumbass. But whatever. It's not that big of a deal. What's melted ice? Actually, that ice cream is pretty good when it melts. It's actually pretty good when it's melted. It's pretty good, actually. You just said that like 3 times. Say it 4 times. What's good when it's melted? Like, you put it in the bowl and it melts, and then it kind of tastes better. It's like, the chocolate chip actually is pretty good too. You know, I got the cookie dough and it's got chocolate chips in it, and the chocolate chips, you let them like stick in your mouth, but the plain chocolate chip is actually not bad either. Really? Thank you. That's interesting. Oh, this guy's gonna turn into me. Be careful, buddy. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. As a great philosopher, Jerry Seinfeld said, be careful. Did you ever see that movie? No, but I'm going to assume it says be careful somewhere in there. It's like a B movie. Probably. It's a safe guess. I'm good at making guesses. Very rough guesses. And then sometimes I get accused of, hey, that's a war crime. Whatever. I don't know how Trump's going to get out of Iran. I don't know how he's going to get out of that one. Because don't the Chinese want to bleed us and the Russians want to bleed us? Everybody wants to bleed everybody these days. So much bleeding. It's called an ulcer or a gorilla or a... Well. It is what it is. Is that what gorilla means? It means thorns? Or what does it mean? It's like 1,000 cuts or something? Ulcer, old poor Napoleon ulcering in Spain. Did he have an ulcer? Probably, I don't know. Well, that concludes the first part of me getting ice cream. I'm gonna have to go eat, and then I'll probably go walking again.